The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice there's a great big white thing over there that wasn't there before. And it seems to have a blue thing attached into a plastic pot there. And it's definitely something new. So we're going to find out from Simon what he's been up to. In here now there's a great big empty space. A new piece of flooring where the other has been thrown in the bin because it had all rotted through. And everything's in a mishmash pile. So I really do need to find out what Simon's been up to. So why have you put a new water tank in?
Well, this is twice the size of our old one. So the idea is, and the other thing is, these blue pipes go to the engine, so in theory when the engine's running it'll heat up the water.
Oh wow.
But I haven't tested that bit out yet because I've got to connect, basically it's been all day connected up to the existing plumbing and I'm just chasing a few leaks and then I need to get the hot water heated up. It'll all be worth it in the end, I hope. The thing that's annoying is there's a slight leak, which means I may have to drain all the water out of it tomorrow and do it again.
Oh no.
Plumbing's not my favourite thing.
If you look carefully you can see on the dew here there's a grey oblong, sort of, painted on the roof. And Simon's taken off the old solar panels. He painted some of the roof, but he hasn't yet painted all of the roof. I wonder why. Perhaps we better find out.
So Dad, what are you doing?
Lifting a solar panel onto the roof of the boat.
Okay, let's see this then.
Quite big, isn't it?
Yeah. That's like 3 of our old solar panels combined.
Well, it is almost. It's actually quite accurate.
One down almost, or one to go.
It's the solar panels in place but not glued down yet. Solar panels tend to come with these standard connectors, which is quite handy for hooking them up. Just got to run the cables as best I can. Where's that one coming from? There. And the panel got that connector there, which I will bring around here. And they just go together like that. Over there to keep it out of the weather. So because the roof is curved, my plan is basically just to fill in the gaps with sealant on this side, and when that's set I'll undo the panels, lift them and then just put some sealant around the back. So it's the same stuff that I used to glue the old panels down and they stuck it down without any problem at all. But we'll go downstairs and have a little look and see, even though it's 6:15 at night, a little bit grey, if we're generating any power. Put that on and then do these so they don't touch. And I don't know if you can see the voltmeter, it's doing 30 volts, something like that. These controllers, I've got basically one controller per panel, which hopefully will optimize the output. Each panel is, I think, 340 watts. So they're almost 3 times the size of the individual panels we had before. So hopefully that'll generate more power. It's bigger, the panels are bigger than the controllers can handle in some ways. Go back outside. Part of the reason for that is that solar panels are never their efficiency, their maximum output is basically at midday on the equator, faced perfectly angled towards the sun. So most of the time they're not going to be in that sort of situation. These ones here are mounted flat on the roof, so they don't take up too much space. They're not really in the way, they're just a bit bigger than the old ones. But the idea by having an oversized panel is that the average output will be higher than having one panel exactly matched to the controller that's only going to produce maximum power at one point in its sort of use. These panels weren't too bad in terms of cost because they're kind of almost like domestic or industrial size panels, so not special for a boat. So what I need to do now is just line it up, make sure it's square with everything, and then squirt some sealant in.
Well, Simon, you're looking very manly.
Yeah.
What are you doing with that tool?
Gonna try and glue down the solar panels.
The solar panels, the ones over here.
Yes, there's quite a big gap, but I'm hoping I can fill it with some of this.
And why have you put new solar panels on?
To enable us to charge the batteries better year round if we're out on the boat.
Are you going to do all of them now, or just one to see if it works?
All of them.
You're just going to go for it?
Committed
It's a bit like
now.
Rambo with that tool. So Simon, you're using a razor blade to take the masking tape off?
Yeah, I'm just cutting around the sealant because it's started to set. Because it's quite thick, it's still soft on the inside. It's a bit like one of those Fox's glacier mints or whatever.
Why did you need to use a razor blade, darling?
Because when I went to take it off last night, I left it too late and it was starting to pull the sealant away. I still need to tidy this up, but I can do that later on.
Later on, handsome.
Yeah.
Smile. Pleased with it?
Yep. Hopefully I'll get time to do some more on it today, but it's back to work now.